This is a journey, my journey, with cervical dystonia. Roll the intro. Thank you for joining me today and also taking the time out of your busy day to watch my videos. I greatly appreciate you. Today, I'm going to take you on a journey with cervical dystonia. Well, back in January of 2021, I get my last COVID injection. February comes, and then that's when I start feeling the dystonia. So I think I think the COVID vaccine awoken the COVID vaccine awoken the dystonia, because it was like COVID vaccine, just the dystonia awakens in February, and that was it. So I go see my primary care physician. She says, I want you to go see a neurologist. I went to go and see the neurologist, and he says, you're going to need ulnar nerve surgery, which is right here, ulnar nerve surgery. I need you to go see, I want you to go get an MRI done. So I go get the MRI done, and it showed MRI of the spine, and it showed that I had arthritis in the spine. And I want you to also get, it's just a battery of tests. I can't remember them all. So I get, then March comes, April comes, May comes, and I get the ulnar nerve surgery. And everything was fine. But it didn't clear up the spasms. So then it was like, I need to go see a chiropractor. So I go see the chiropractor, and I get 20 visits a year. So I exhaust all those options. So May, June, July, August is when I went to go see the chiropractor, and nothing was working. So I go back to my primary care physician, and she says, I want you to go see another neurologist. This neurologist diagnosed me with cervical dystonia. So September comes and goes, October comes and goes. November 1st comes, and he says, you're going to have to get botulinum toxin. And it was like, okay, what is that? It's going to freeze your muscles, so you won't have to deal with the spasms anymore. And then I want you to take this medication, cyclobenzaprine. So I get the Botox injections, and then like 16 or so days later, I go into a dystonic storm. And I call him up and said, there's new symptoms now. I went through a dystonic storm, which can be life-threatening. And I had to be rushed to the emergency room 2 times. At the end of November and the beginning of December is when I had the dystonic storms. So he says, there's nothing I can do. And I was like, okay. So December comes, and I get an MRI done of the brain, an MRI done of the cervical spine, and an MRI of the shoulder. The shoulders show that nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong with the shoulder. The spine showed that I had a slick disc in the neck, C5 and C6. And then it showed that I had a mini stroke in the brain. And I'm like, I never felt that. Yes, some people don't even feel that. So he want me to go to see another neurologist for the slip disc. So this neurologist says, I want you to get a CAT scan done. I get the CAT scan done, and it showed that I had a slip disc in the neck. And I was like, what's going to happen now? You're going to have to get surgery done. So this is 2 surgeries. And so he says, I need you to go back to your primary care physician and get clearance so I can do this surgery. I want you to go get an echocardiogram. I want you to go get blood work done. I get all that done, and the end of February is when I had the C5 and C6 cervical surgery. So I get the surgery done, and it clears up all the pain down the arm and the tingling. But I still have the spasms. So that option did not work. So I go, so back in November, I called up Penn Medicine to go see another neurologist for a second opinion about the spasms. So I go see him, and he diagnosed me with cervical dystonia as well. And I'm like, Doc, I've already been through this. And it was like, you're going to have to get Botox. And I says, what makes you think this is going to work? What makes you think that this botulinum toxin is going to work a second time? Because the doctor that put the stuff in your neck before put too little. I'm going to put 3 times as much. And I'm like, this stuff is going to kill me. So I go back to him in April and get the botulinum toxin. So like a week or 3 or 4 days later, I go into another dystonic storm. And I'm like, oh my goodness, this Botox is useless. So I call him up, and he says, increase the dosage of your cyclobenzaprine, 2 pills twice a day. And then I want you to take 1 trihexyphenidyl, 1 pill twice a day. So now I'm taking 6 pills a day, plus the Tylenol for the pain. So that's where I stand. This has been just a roller coaster of just disappointment. You go on this roller coaster and it's like, okay, nothing seems to work. Nothing seems to make the spasms go away. And the botulinum toxin made the muscles in the back of the neck so weak. I want you to see this. So, see how the neck goes? The neck isn't supposed to do this. And the muscles in the back of the neck is so weak to the point where the spasms are still there after the botulinum toxin. So that's where I stand today. I really hope these spasms go away. But the doctor says, you're going to have this for the rest of your life. And I'm like, are you serious? Yes, you're going to have this for the rest of your life. And yes, this is so disappointing. And see, the Botox or the spasms make my hair go backwards without me doing nothing. Basically, the basal ganglia of the brain is damaged. And that's why I have the spasms. That's the reason why I have the cervical dystonia. So that's going to be the end of this video. Live life, love life, and let life take you to the next level. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.